So I have this saying, and I say it in every one of my videos, and I will say it all over my website, and I will say it until I'm blue in the face, because it is something that I believe in so deeply. And that is that my goal is to always have a sexier life. What makes me feel sexy? What makes me feel alive? I'll give you a hint. It pretty much has very little to do with sex, and everything to do with the way that I live my life on a daily basis, and the way that I want you to feel on a daily basis. Confidence, feeling healthy and strong and heard and valued and desired, and knowing exactly what I want in life and going after it, going after my dreams. That feels sexy to me. Going through life and feeling pleasure every single day just because the sun hit my skin, or because I took a moment to see how beautiful the leaves looked in the trees while they were blowing in the wind. These are the things that make up a sexier life. But to even go farther and to simplify what a sexier life really means, I've broken it down into 9 different, very sexy steps. So, I'm Taylor Carr, and for a sexier life, check it out. What are you putting into your body? Does it make you feel energetic, alive, comfortable, free, beautiful, healthy, or does it make you feel heavy? Does it weigh you down? Does it make you feel fat or greasy or uncomfortable? Are you exercising? Are you stretching? Are you moving your body? Are you dancing? All of this is physical health. And there is nothing sexier when I feel physically strong, physically healthy, physically light. And there's nothing sexier when I see someone who is also embodying physical health. Mental health comes from mental strength. That means digging into yourself, right? It means uncovering all of the pieces, the dark spots, the shadows inside of you, figuring out where they come from, where limiting beliefs exist. What holds you back the most? What makes you feel triggered? What makes you feel traumatized? What makes you feel fear? And facing it head on. This is not to diminish any deep mental health problems that people have that they may need medications to fix severely. But most mental health problems can be solved by not avoiding the root cause of the problem. If we don't do it, all of our demons will sit inside of us and thrive and torture us and hold us prisoner when all we want is to feel free. Mental health is sexy. Take a look at the relationships in your life. Are they healthy? Are they empowering? Do these people lift you up, make you feel strong and powerful? Or do they keep you small? Do they hold you back? Do they not listen to you? Do they not respect your boundaries? If you have relationships in your life that keep you in a negative space, that every time you come together you're always complaining or wound bonding over deep, dark places in your life, instead of finding light together, instead of holding hands and working your way out to happiness, these relationships may not be for you. They may be holding you back in a really big way in your life, and it might be time to let some of them go. And that's okay. That's part of life, where we have to grow and we change and we grow apart, and we have to make space for people in our lives that are going to inspire us and be part of our soul tribe and make our souls dance in a way that you've never experienced. Healthy relationships are sexy. Boundaries mean standing up for yourself, drawing that line in the sand where everything is okay up until this point, and after this point, that is my boundary. You cannot cross it. And that is so empowering, to set these boundaries, especially for sensitive people, especially for people who have spent their entire lives people-pleasing and not standing up for what they think is right. Because when you do that, when I do that, I slowly die a slow, painful death inside. I have to stand up for myself. I have to draw boundaries, and it feels good. It feels sexy. It feels so powerful to have my voice heard and respected. If there are people in your life that don't respect these boundaries, like I discussed in the healthy relationship section, they may not be the people for you. Boundaries are about respect. It is so common as women especially to not know what we desire, what we want, what actually feels good for us versus what we're told feels good for us, right? We have the media, we have movies, films, commercials, pornography, all of these outside influences that tell us what we should feel, what should feel good to us. This means in your everyday life and in the bedroom. So fuck social conditioning, put down Cosmo, and explore yourself. Find out what you love, find out what feels amazing, find out what you desire, because this affects every single thing in your life. It affects your relationships, your sex life, your career, your love. It affects everything. But to know what you want, to fight for that, is incredibly sexy and incredibly empowering. This is one of my favorite practices ever. I love to go outside and feel the wind on my skin. I like to go to the movies. I like to eat chocolate whenever I can. These things bring me pleasure in my everyday life. And the way that we do pleasure is directly correlated to how much we love our lives. Pleasure brings us happiness. It makes us feel beautiful. It makes us thrive. Take a look around. See what feels good in your life and give yourself more of that. Believe me, you deserve it. Discovering where trauma comes from and working through it is incredibly powerful. We hold it in our body. We get triggered and we don't want to forgive. It's easier for us to hold on to it, or so we think. But what's super powerful is finding the strength and the courage to forgive. Forgive that person, and most of all, forgive yourself. Fuck it. Fuck off. Don't let anyone dull your fucking shine. Outside conditioning is dangerously toxic to the creative self. If there is anything in your life that is keeping you from living your full potential, from being strong, from feeling creative, fuck it. Fuck off. There is no room for any of this behavior if you want to have an extraordinary life. A wise woman once said, "The way that you do sex is the way that you do everything in your life." Are you living the most pleasure-filled life you could possibly imagine? If not, that's okay. Most of us aren't. You can change it if you want to. And I am here for that journey. So for more empowering, educational, and sexy videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching.